Hello to everyone. Hello to all chess players, chess fans. I'm Grandmaster Farrukh Amonatov, and today we're starting second tournament of Youth Online Grand Prix series. So it was first tournament beat two weeks ago, I think. Yeah, something like this, and it was really very good tournament. And I want to say thanks to FIDE, Georgian Chess Federation, Georgian Chess Club 64 for these opportunities to watch and enjoy um, the games of young players, young talent players, and we'll start. Usually I'm observing one of boys section, one game of boys section and girls section. So let's will traditionally follow these things. And first game, first round, I want to observe from boys section under 10 and girls section under 10. So first game which I want to see, it's a game of Yagenegi Barat against Wu and Duong. So we'll start from the first moves, and it was like this: d4, d5, c4, e6, queen's gambit, knight c3, bishop e7, cd5, ed5, and bishop f4. Okay, modern line, c6 and simply e6 and e3. Sorry, and now black surprised opponent by bishop d6. I can't say that it's really very great move, but okay, even it's also possible. Why not? Position is a bit close, so we can sometimes we can lose the tempo. After bishop d6, white simply played knight e2, waiting that black will take on f4 and he will take by knight, but Wu An simply played bishop f5, and now Yagenigi Barat is thinking and playing queen b3. So looks absolutely logical, attacking b7 pawn because a bishop left from c8, and it's really very interesting move. I'm attacking pawn, and black must to decide something, because if you will play something like queen c7 or something like, okay, queen c7 or queen d7, then white can take on d6, queen d6, and queen takes b7, immediately winning the pawn and maybe winning the rook on a8. So for this reason, like this, white forcing black to push pawn b6 or b5, or to take on f4. So even, oh, wow, it's so interesting. And now I got the idea of black, that if black will take on f4, maybe even we can take on b7. Wow, so nice. So nice Barat played. Very interesting. Okay, so it will be interesting. Yeah. And Wu pushing his pawn on b5 immediately. So push b5. Yes, making weakness in his position. c6 pawn now is a bit weak, but maybe it's some kind of force move. What about? Oh, no, it's not working. I thought to take on d5. Knight takes d5, cd5, and queen takes d5 with the idea to attack three pieces, a rook, bishop, and bishop on f5, but suddenly black have a bishop b4 check, and we're losing our queen on d5. So nice discover move. Okay, so Barat thinking right now, and what I can recommend for him. Barat, if you're listening to us, hello. It's a joke, of course. So what to do and how to play. Maybe simply we can play bishop d6, queen d6, and trying to finishing our development, something like knight g3, attacking light square bishop, let's say bishop g6, something like bishop e2, after that castle, rook c1, and trying to press on c6 pawn, trying to attack black weakness pawn on c6. Okay, it's maybe playable idea. What else? What else? Yeah, looks absolutely normal. Or we can do same, but not knight on g3. Knight can go on f4 also. Not sure that knight on f4 is very useful, but my idea to take on d6 like this, for example, I don't know, knight f6 or knight e7, black will make move, and to play bishop d3. As we know, the rule that if our opponent have some weaknesses or some weak pawn already, so it's good for us to transpose game in the end game. So, and for this reason, I'm trying to trade some pieces and simply just trying to make simplification of my position. I think it's also playable. So, after the opening, we can say that white is clearly better, and let's will follow what happened in the game. And Barat directly, oh sorry, not like this, not like this, directly played knight g3. Interesting. So idea, as I'm trying to understand, if bishop f4, black white will take on f5. Okay, so interesting. But okay, not necessarily for black to take on f4. Of course, he will play bishop g6. Yes, yes, and he played simply bishop g6, and now again, Barat is thinking, and he's spending time. He got really very good position and trying to play accurate without any chances for his opponent. So I think we need to take on d6 because black planning to take on f4 and make double pawns in white position. So I guess next move of Barat will be bishop d6, queen d6, and something like bishop e2. Okay, let's we'll leave them and check goal section also under 10. And which game I wanted to discuss. Yes, this one. Uh, uh, Gupta Prishita against NGC Jan. And one more thing, what I said, what I want to say is that you can follow your favorite players. You can watch all the results on a official website on a FIDE.com. So, um, and just check some results from the first tournament. Let's will see this game. Gupta Prishita against NGC Jan. Prishita played d4, knight f6, c4, b6, interesting, knight f3, and bishop b7. Okay, g3, e6, bishop g2, bishop e7, castles d6 directly. Okay, it's also possible, of course. And G, I think she knows this plan with knight d7 and e5, so she's trying to do it directly. Okay, why not? D6, knight c3, knight bd7, and the rook e1. So, of course, she Prishita trying to push her pawn on e4 to occupy some central square and make a space. And G played c5, which is looks absolutely logical because to play d5 and stop e4, it's not so correct. We played d6, and after one or two more moves, we're playing d5, so it's not so great. So NG played c5, anyway e4. Anyway, e4. Honestly, if I will play this position by white color, I will try to think about d5, honestly, to make space as maximum as possible. And if black will take on d5, I have a choice. I can take my pawn on d5, or I can play knight h4 with the idea to bring my knight on f5. It also looks interesting for me. But okay, let's follow the game. Prishita played e4, cd4. Yeah, looks logical because now white planning to play d5, cd4, knight d4, and rook b8. Absolutely well. Okay. Very nice, NG. What's idea of this move? If, for example, black will make something like castle and white have these possibilities to win a material e5, attacking bishop on b7 and attacking knight on f6. If black will take on g2, white can take on f6. And like this, white can win a piece. So for this reason, NG played rook b8. Very nice, very nice. But Yeah, okay, looks absolutely well. Rook b8, b3. So Prishita trying to develop her bishop on b2 or maybe on a3. Castles, and she played bishop a3. Okay, so directly trying to attack weakness in black position d6 pawn. So she will try to play something like queen d2, rook a d1, maybe knight b5, attacking this weak pawn on d6. And she played rook e8 and knight db5 immediately. Immediately attacking pawn on d6. Wow, so aggressive. So aggressive, this young generation playing. Attacking two pawns, a7 and d6. What was then? Knight c5. Oh, so I can take pawn on a7, right? If rook a8, I can go back on b5 and it looks absolutely normal. Hmm. Okay, let's check. Yes, Prishita took simply on a7, rook a8. It's happened in the game, and simply she played knight a b5, bishop c6. Wait. Bishop c6. Now bishop is not saved. Can I push my pawn on e5 again? Give me a second. e5. Pa 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 pa. e5. What black can do? Bishop g2. Okay, let's we'll check e5. So if black will take on e5 by pawn, of course I'm winning piece immediately. Bishop c6. So it's very simple. If black will take on g2 again, I can take on f6 and again. Not again. No, it's again. Bishop f6. What I calculated. If white will take on g2 by king, black can take on c3, and after knight c3, suddenly my bishop on a3 is hanging. So even after that, the white position is really very well. Maybe I can play knight b5 and getting one more pawn on d6. Already I'm pawn up, and after knight b5, let's say queen takes d6, I will get one more extra pawn. So looks absolutely fine. What else? But no, but honestly, my thoughts was a bit different. I thought to take on c5. Can I take? Yeah, I can take. Why not? And any move, let's say bc5, dc5, I will take on g2. Okay, looks well. So let's check. Yes, it's happened in the game. It's happened in the game, and g. Sorry, not how in g played after e5. Oh, wow! These young ladies playing without any fear, so brave. Even you can't imagine. Okay, if you watching only this position, if you're not looking forward, in my opinion, it's really very tough to find next black move. For example, in my mind, this move not coming. So interesting. Knight, no, sorry, not this one. Knight f e4, like this. Knight f e4. Knight takes e4, and what? Okay, let's check. Knight e4. It was in the game. Knight takes. And what's NG idea was? No idea. Bishop takes e4. Yeah, okay. White simply piece up. Because if bishop takes b5, I can take on a8. Rook is also hanging on a8. Yeah, so Prishita played really very great, and she got extra piece d5 and okay, simply bishop e7 and white is piece up. Yeah. Okay, very interesting, very interesting. From the first round, so big fight starting. It's very interesting. So now our position like this, white is simply piece up and totally winning position, of course. So very interesting. Okay, before Prishita is thinking, she is trying to a win without any risk, without any counterweight for her opponent. We'll check our boys. So Barat against Duong and position. Wow, position like this. So we stop absorbing after knight g3, bishop g6. So I recommend it to take on d6. It's happened. Yes. Capture, capture, and simply bishop e2. Bishop e2, bishop e2, and now, Wu An played simply knight f6. I'm thinking about h5. I know one of the rules that g3, b3 squares is not so great squares for the knight. And maybe by black color, I will try to use it something like h4, h5, disturb this knight on g3. For me, it looks interesting, but okay, maybe he will do it a bit later. We will see. So knight f6, castles immediately. Rook ac1 looks absolutely natural and logical move, and Wu pushing his pawn on a5. Okay, okay. So trying to attack queen like a4, trying to disturb white queen. But b3 is a bad score for knight, my friend, not for queen. Okay, so let's check. A4, a4. Okay, Barat trying to stop black a4, b4, knight b1. Okay, and now yes, he pushed his pawn on h5. Okay, and the white simply played h4. Oh, I'm not sure about h4 because now pawn on h4 will be really very weak. If black can attack this pawn somehow, queen e7 and knight e4, knight g4, so white can get some problems. Okay, maybe now it's not so easy to do it. Because when you're leaving your knight from f6, okay, h5 pawn will be hanging. And white idea to bring knight on f3, knight d2, knight f3, and save pawn on h4. So maybe it's not so dangerous. Okay, what I can recommend for black in this position, give me a second, trying to think logically. So for sure, we need to finish our development. So maybe knight d7, then somehow rook c8 and c5 to push weak pawn forward. Yes, of course, it's possible. Even maybe directly knight d7, any white move, and c5. We're trying to trade our weakness. Okay, looks natural. So I'm waiting knight d7. Let's check what was in the knight d4. Mm. No. I'm not big fan of some activities if my piece is rook on a8 and knight on b8 on the first places. I hate to play like this because, okay, we can't checkmate our opponent only by one piece, by bishop and queen only. It's not possible. Not sure. Not sure, Wuan. No. Anyway, I recommending for you one if you will listen myself bit later to play knight d7, something like rook c8, c5, like this. Just what's your next move must be something like knight d7, rook c8, rook e8, and only after that something like c5, and after that we going forward, but not knight d4. I don't like it. Okay, anyway, knight e4 capture. It's happened. Of course, Barat developing his knight with a tempo, tempting move always well. Of course, knight d2, and Wu played the bishop f5. So he not care about pawn on h5. Very interesting. Very interesting. Can I take bishop h5? So what's black idea? To play queen h6. I guess queen h6, and if white leaving by bishop, queen h4 is coming, but I can play queen d1. Queen d1. So of course I think it's fine. We need to take. What's the problem? Once again, let's check. Bishop h5, queen h6, and I can play simply queen d1. What I calculated that if black will play g6, so looks natural move. Of course, I will play bishop g4. Yes, black can win my pawn on h4, but for this pawn, I'm making so weak black king and double pawns and everything is fine. and after that I can play queen f3, directly attacking pawn. No, 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 I don't like it. I hate this position for black. No, 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 no. But what's else? Nothing else. I think I don't see any logical move for black. Maybe simply knight d7, but okay, I can save my pawn like g3 and playing simply this position with pawn up, with weakness in black position c6 pawn. My next move something like bishop g4. Ah, no, okay, knight f6 he can play, but okay, never mind. So bishop somewhere, bishop f3, bishop g2. With bishop on g2, I'm not scared of any attack or something. Bishop on g2, saving very well our king. It's like it's not an use for dragon players playing dragon very often. They know that king on g8 and bishop on g7 is not easy to checkmate. So I think Bharat will play like this, and let's check what was in the game. Oh no, I'm wrong. Bharat simply played knight f. Oh, sorry, knight f3, knight f3, knight f3. But why? Why, Bharat? Why you not capturing material? Why you not tagging material? Okay, and after that, black played bishop g4. Okay, looks natural. Yes, I like it. I like it. And what was then? Wow. Awesome. Just simply knight g5. Even like this, we can play. Interesting. Wow. Awesome. So black white idea not only to sacrifice a piece, he trying to play queen c2 with idea to checkmate on h7. Suddenly, it's really very dangerous threats. So black probably will make some move like g6, and after that, he capturing on e2. It's a Bharat idea. Wow, interesting. So, and also he following my words. Opponent have a weak pawn on c6, and simply we trying to trade pieces and transposing game in the end game. So, okay, even like this. Wow, knight g5, so nice. This these young players, so creative players. Okay, nice. Let's see. But let's check timings. 5 minutes of Bharat and 9 minutes of Duong. And Duong now thinking. I think he also shocked by knight g5 move. Okay, it's a bit funny. Okay, okay. Yeah. So, what to say? What to say? How to play? Maybe f6 now. Maybe f6 with idea if white will decide to take on g4. I want to take oh no, sorry, wait. Honestly, I thought about fg5 and after that take pawn on h4. But now I see some idea with hg4. Okay, anyway, we cannot win our knight because he will jump on e4. It's a pin. Black cannot take our pawn. But okay, it's some possibilities for black. What about fg5? So white for sure will take on h5, black will take on h4. And whose king is safe? Of course, white king is much safer. So not sure. And even maybe after f6, white can play simply knight f3. Maybe it was Bharat idea to provoke f6, to provoke some weaknesses in black position and going back on f3. Maybe like this, or even knight e4 also possible. Knight e4, queen somewhere, queen e7, queen e6 maybe, and knight g3 or knight c5. I don't know which move is better. Both looks absolutely normal. Okay, let's will wait. Of Duong move, he spent already 2 minutes after knight g5, and it's a really very interesting move. So, knight g5 with the idea to play queen c2. Wow, so creative. Okay, so let's check girls. I think they finished already, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's we'll see. No, they're still playing. Wow. Okay, Prishita is piece up and plus two extra pawns. And G, okay, and G trying to find something, but of course position is totally losing. Okay, she played King G7, and of course Prishita pushing pawns forward, A5, A6, A7, and new queen is coming. Yeah, okay, let's will focus on a boys game. In my opinion, very interesting. So, okay, he took anyway on E2, Queen C2, Barat played, yes. Okay, yeah, Bishop takes E2, Queen C2, it's happened in the game. Uh, Wu played Queen G6, and Barat simply took Bishop on E2 and Rook E8. And now Rook E8, Rook E8, Rook E8. Mm, what can I say? What can I say? I hate knight on b8 and rook on a8. I want to develop them. Woo, why are you playing rook e8 if your knight on b8? Quickly try to develop this piece. You can't to do something so quickly try to finish your development. So rook e8, and what to do now? So I like honestly queen c2. I'm following my plan, simply trying to trade pieces and transpose in the end game. For example, something like this: queen c2 capture, and I'm preventing your knight d7 or knight a6. Pawn is weak on c6. What to do? Maybe rook a6, of course. Never mind. I will play rook fc1, and again I'm preventing your development. What's my next move? My next move very simple: knight f3 with idea to play knight e5, and again attack this weak pawn on c6. Yes, of course he will play f6, but okay, never mind. Then I will try to bring my knight maybe on b3, something like knight d2, knight b3, and after that rook c5 and pawn on a5, also weakness. So I think it's really very easy to play. Let's check how Barat played. So rook e8, it's happened, and Barat simply played. Oh no, sorry, it's my move. uh he simply playing queen f3. Oh no, I don't understand why. Why? Okay, maybe he played like this, also preventing of knight d7 or knight a6. I don't know which move. Okay, knight d7, for example, and maybe white can take on c6 like this. Queen takes, queen f7 check, king h8, queen h5 check, queen h6 not possible because knight f7 is coming and knight winning immediately. But king g8 if he will play. So I'm touching some variations. I'm trying to attack for free, but it's not of course for free because we sacrificed our rook. Queen h7 of course I can play, but I'm a bit worried that black will leave from the corner, and and nothing. And simply black is rook up and no mate, and now black will start to play for win. So okay, so it was like my dreams to play like this. But okay, queen f3 he played, but what was his idea? Let's try to understand. He bring his queen on f3, so rook c6 he don't want to play, but what he want to do? Oh wow, so deep this young boy, Yaganegi Barat. I got his idea. Ladies and gentlemen, he want to play knight h3 and knight f4. And like this, he want to win h5 pawn. Brilliant idea. Interesting. Let's check what happened. Oh no, Duong helping him to play knight h3. He dreaming to play knight h3 and Duong helping him to play like this. Oh no. Yeah, Barat played knight h3, and now this position, and oh, queen g4. Okay, maybe white cannot win a pawn directly. But what about knight f4 anyway? Knight f4, for example. Ah, wait, sorry. h4 is hanging. h4 pawn is hanging, but it's too much. It's too risky. It's too risky. It's too risky because I can take on d5. Yeah, I like this option. Look, knight f4, queen h4, and I can take on d5. Mm-mm. Do you like my idea? And if he will capture, of course, check and double attack, check and rook on 8 is hanging. And immediately white is winning. And after knight d5, with threatenings to win exchange up like knight c7. And probably only move is rook a7. And okay, go back on f4 and winning h5 pawn. Yep, I like this position. Yeah, so I think Barat will play like this. We'll see. Yeah, queen g4 was there. And what happened then? Oh no, he took on g4. He took on g4. Not sure. Not sure. Not sure. Not sure. Okay. Pawn takes knight f4. It happens in the game, and Duong simply played king f7. But now we cannot win any material. But okay, so it's a really very good game, really very good game of 10 years old player. It's really very deep, and I like how white playing in this game. Really very nice. Okay, so now this position, and wow, wow. He's simply focusing on a weaknesses. Weak pawn is a g4 pawn, and he's simply trying to bring his king on g3. Wow, so nice, so nice. I like it. I like it. Yeah, and like this, after king g3, we can provoke f5, and after that, we will bring our knight on d3 and e5. And again, we're pressing on c6 pawn. Perfect idea. Wow, I'm really enjoying. And it's, like it's 10 years old. I will repeat once again. 10 years old players playing. So nice. I remember myself in this age. I just try to to, to learn some King's Gambit. Of course, it's really very good game. Okay, so let's will follow. What was then? Oh, yeah, and now An Duong is thinking. So, yeah, not easy to make some decision. Still knight on b8 and rook on a8. So, An, you need search some possibilities, develop your pieces. You can't play this game without two pieces, rook on a8 and knight on b8. Of course, it's not so great. So maybe rook a7. No, rook a7, rook c7, even not possible because knight d5 is coming. So rook a6, I don't want to keep my rook on a6, but maybe no choice. What to say? What to say? Maybe something like king e7, king d6 somehow to bring king on d6, and after that knight d7 like this, or try to finish development. Yeah, maybe like this I will play. Okay, so let's check. Duong played rook a6 immediately, and okay, so waiting king g3, I think it's fine. King g3, attacking pawn on g4. So I think f5 is only move. And what then? And what then? Knight d3, knight d7 in time. Oh, in time, black can save e5 square. Wow. Okay, maybe it was his idea. Or anyway, maybe knight d3, trading knights on c5, something like this. And then slowly preparing f3, trying to open position on the king side. But yeah, without knights, our knight was much better. So in my opinion, it's not so great idea to trade the knights. But what is a great idea? How to play? Maybe f3. I want to play f3 honestly, but how? How to do it? Rook e1 f3. Rook e1 f3. Maybe like this. I don't want to make undouble his pawns, but same time I don't see how we can open position, how we can press our opponent. How we can press our opponent? Okay, let's check. Oh, yeah, knight d3 was in the game. Ah, no, wait. He played knight d3 directly with king on h2. Knight d3, knight d7, and now he played rook c2. Rook c2, rook c2, rook c2. Rook c2. What about king e6 simply? King e6. Oh, I got his idea. So his idea, okay, let's say some black will make some simple move. I don't know any move. Let's say rook b6, for example. Rook c1, attacking pawn on c6. Rook c8, for example. And now knight going again on f4. And again, pawn on d5 is hanging because it's a pin. White won't simply take on d5, knight d5, c d5, rook takes c8. And if black rook living, of course, we're capturing on c6. Wow, not bad, not bad. I like it. So let's check what happened after rook c2. No, sorry, rook c2. Yeah. Duong simply played rook e6. Rook e6. Yeah, maybe he's right. Maybe it's only move because rook c8 is not so great. I thought honestly about king e7, king d6. In my opinion, king on d6 will stay really very well, supporting some pawns and maybe keeping free a rook. But he played rook e6, so rook c1 for sure he will play. And yeah, it's happened. Rook fc1, and now Wu An move, and he pushed his pawn on f5. He pushed his pawn on f5, directly trying to save pawn on g4. And what now? And what now? How to improve position? So maybe anyway we need to play knight f4, rook, let's say somewhere, rook, I don't know, rook h6. King g3 and knight f6. Oh, maybe it's his idea to play like this. Rook h6, king g3, and somehow knight f6 with simple idea to checkmate on h5. No, of course, it's a dream, but anyway, a very nice dream. Of course, white will play f3, and anyway, position is really very great. Okay, let's check how he played. King g3, he played directly. Barat played directly king g3, and now Wu An move, and he's thinking what to do now. Okay, let's quickly check our girls' game. I think they finished, but anyway, we need to check. Yeah, it's happened, and Prishita won logically this game. So, NG, I'm so sorry, but okay, it's only first round, so you can show your best in the last in other rounds, of course. Yeah. So what about boys? Barat. Duong simply played g6 like this. Simply g6, and I think he waiting. He waiting and looking what Barat want to do in this position. So it's also a very interesting question what to do here, even for me also. I'm understanding that white is better, even much better, but I not see something concrete right now. So we can improve, of course, slowly this position. But how? Maybe rook e2 and f3, something like this. Without f3, in my opinion, we cannot win this game. Of course, I don't want to keep my rook on e2. Rook on e2 looks not so well. Okay, so I can play knight f4, attacking rook, I don't know, f6 or d6 somewhere. Then f3. Then f3, pawn is hanging on g4. Probably he will take. I will take by my g pawn, and we'll get position like this. So what then? What's my plan? Okay, I can make some disturbing on the king side also now. Maybe double rook on g5, for example, and attack g6 pawn, or maybe some ideas with h5 directly. Okay, not exactly right now, but some ideas like this, or some ideas with knight d3, king f4, and knight e5. So I think for me it looks absolutely logical to play like this. But let's check what happened in the game. Uh, king g3 with stopwatch kings, knight of no b3. Oh, b3. I'm not sure. I'm not sure honestly in b3. Why I'm not sure, I will explain. Because with b3 square, I can have some extra possibilities to bring my knight on b3. From b3 I'm attacking pawn on a5. Not sure honestly in b3, but okay, it's happened. But I played king e7, king f4. Oh, be careful, Barat. It's too much. It's any check and it will be a checkmate. King f6, and he left. Okay, looks natural, absolutely. King e7, rook h1. Okay, Barat, of course, understanding that his position is much, much better, and of course, he's not agree to make three-time repetition, king f4, king f6. So he trying to win this game. So trying to play for win, rook h1 with some idea to push pawn forward, h5, and open king side maybe. Okay, knight f6 now is okay for white. Okay, so no time to think deep. It's only 1 minute on a clock of players. Knight f6, knight e5, knight h5 check. But why knight h5? Why not knight e4? Oh, he want to stop h5 ideas like this. Okay, king h2, king d6, rook c1, threatens to take pawn. Yes, king c7, f4, f4. Come on, Barat, my young friend. What you doing? You simply closed. Oh, come on. You simply closed position. And then how you will try to win if I will, let's say, I will stay simply, I will make some moves like, I don't know, king b7, king c7, like this, and how you will try to win this position. You simply closed. Oh, no, 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 no. But okay, never mind. Um, of course, uh, Wuan not capturing on f3. He's not en passant, so simply playing knight f6, g3, knight e4, king g2. Okay, still one more idea with h5 is there, but if yeah, of course, knight f6, rook e1, pawn is h6 now. Because if we will take knight g6 directly, black can take on e3, and it will be really very risky for white. So for this reason, Barat played rook e1 with idea to take pawn on g5, and now Wu An played simply knight h5. Yeah, looks absolutely natural and logic. So what was then? Knight d3 with that to win a material to knight c5. Yes, it was in the game. Uh, Wuan played simply rook b6. Okay, two-time repetition, increase some few seconds. It's very professional, very professional. And after that, rook c5, knight f6, rook e c1, and what now? And now simply king b7. uh, so again, knight g6 not so great. And I don't see any progress for white. Interesting. Just simply black will play knight h5, knight f6, something like this. And what white can do here? No idea. No idea. No idea. Yeah, looks absolutely equal position for me. I don't see any progress. Okay, anyway, let's check what was then. Rook c2. It was in the game. Oh, they drew already. Uh, King c7. It was Rook e1. Knight h5. And oh, maybe it was 3-time repetition. Maybe position like this was already 2 times. And as you know, chess program directly fixing 3-time repetition. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe they agreed for draw, but looks like this, that it was 3-time repetition. Okay. Anyway, I don't see any progress for black. Oh, sorry, for white on this position. If white will try to play knight d3, rook b6, and it wasn't the game. Very nice game. But yes, on a seconds, Barat made mistake. What was his mistake? In my opinion, the main mistake was f4. When he pushed his pawn on f4, it was the main non-accurate move. Honestly, he must to keep this possibility with f3. I don't know, in some moment he need to play f3 and try to open position on the king side, and like this press his opponent. But he pushed pawn on f4, and after that position is closed, and white cannot open position in this game. So, but anyway, it was really very nice, and I really enjoyed. I hope you too, guys. Okay, so let's the games which is running, still playing. Let's see. Yeah, section boys section under 12. Oh no, it's already over. Okay. Under 14. Oh, looks very interesting position. Shamatava Nicolosi against Day Shahil. Uh-huh. Shahil, I know. And I think Shahil position is losing. Queen is hanging, and e7 pawn is really very strong. Yeah, looks like black is totally losing. Okay, let's check. It's a boy section under 14. So queen d5 check, because directly take on e8 not so great, because knight e4 is coming. So simply Nicolosi played queen d5 check. So queen is hanging, so only move is queen f7, and simply queen c6. Yeah, position is totally losing. Queen takes e7, and again check, knight f7, and knight f5. Yeah, extra piece plus 2 extra pawns, and the position is absolutely losing. Queen f8, trying to prevent knight h6. Shahil played queen f8, but his opponent simply playing queen d4, making battery on this long diagonal. Shahil made check, king g1, and now I think, oh no, they're still playing queen f8, and Nicolosi absolutely professionally trading trading the queens uh in material up position, capture, and even a h5 pawn is weak. So king h7, knight takes f6, knight takes h5, I think, with the idea to play knight f6. Oh no, he played knight f4 check, king g2. Yeah, okay, no need to see. I think it's easily winning position. Let's check some other game. Who else playing? Boys under 16. Oh, looks very interesting. So De Silva against Krishna Rohit, and looks very interesting. But only 2 pawns on a board. Looks like looks like absolutely equal position. So what to do? What to do? A7, A7, bishop F2, bishop F2, knight leaving because knight is hanging, and then black pawn on A7. So I'm searching some chances for white, but I don't see any chance. So I think it's equal. Rook f7, rook takes a6. I think it will be something like this in the game. Let's check. Oh, sorry. Uh-huh. Yeah, rook f7. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rook f7, rook takes a6, knight d5, and this young player still playing. Only one pawn on a board, but okay, just Rohit can try to make something. Honestly, if he will win G pawn somehow, and after that he will try to win a knight for pawn, and after that rook and bishop against rook, and one I don't know, something like 50 more moves they can play. So let's check how it will be. Bishop e5, knight e3. So rook a3 is natural move, of course, and simply king e4. Bishop h2, and so preventing any black ideas with bishop g1. What else? What else? Maybe on another flank, maybe bishop b8 and rook bishop a7. Of course, position is equal totally, but anyway, of course, they trying to play. What was that? Wow, bishop f4. Bishop f4. Very nice move. Very nice. I missed it, honestly. If rook takes f4, of course, rook a4 is coming, and black are winning rook, and it's easily winning position, of course, after that. So what to do? Knight somewhere. But where? Knight d5, maybe. Knight in the game, knight d5. Then rook a4 check. Okay, king f3. Bishop d6, and right now this position on a board, and rook e1. Wait, rook e1. What about rook takes g4? Oh, I got it. If black will take on g4, white's idea to simply rook e6, attacking bishop, attacking pawn on g6. If bishop leaving somewhere, rook takes g6 check, and it's immediately draw. I thought about rook g3, but he will play simply king f2. Still bishop is hanging, and if bishop will go somewhere, let's say bishop b8 or bishop b8, simply white trying to attack this bishop, something like rook b6, and black cannot save bishop e5, and again simply rook e6, and it's absolutely equal position. Okay, nice. What was then after rook e1? No, sorry, rook d4. Wow. What about rook d4 first? Okay, looks very interesting. Knight is hanging, so probably knight e3. Yeah, it's happened. And now check. Why king e2? Why not king g2? Bishop c5. And simply rook c1. Yeah. Because bishop e3, king e3. Of course, if rook g4, of course, king f3, and it's easy draw. And the main problem that after king g4, white have a rook g1 check 5, and simply rook takes g6, immediately making draw. So rook c1, De Silva played. Rohit playing bishop d4. Of course. No, in my opinion, Rohit playing absolutely logically. He trying to make some problems for his opponent. No risk for him. So yeah, I like it. So what was then after bishop d4? Sorry, e3. Bishop a7, e1, still white trying to attack this bishop, and rook f7. Okay. Of course, still is draw. It's a dead draw, but only black can try to make something. And if you will make some non-accurate move, Okay, so you can get big problems. He made a check. Okay, king h4. And now in black threatening maybe to take and maybe g5 and simply with simple idea to win a g4. Some chance to win a game. Knight c4. Okay. The silver trying to make some tricks with the idea king g4 knight. Rohit simply preventing this say to b8 and now no rook d6 rook a6 I hate moves like this. Why? I will explain. Because simply I'm improving black position. So he dreaming pawn on g5. What's the reason to help him? Not sure. Maybe simply it was better to play bishop e3 and back in the same position. Not sure on rook a6. So slowly I see that the silver getting some problems. G5, knight e3. Okay, bishop f4. Yes, it's happened. Oh, but we have idea knight attack. If king g4, knight h6 check. Yeah, it's happened. It's funny. But of course, king h3. And now we can bring our king on f3 with some checkmates ideas. Oh, Rohit, be careful. Your king in trouble. Okay, so king e4, it's happened. Rohit simply played rook b7. And now he planning to take pawn. And how to save it? How to save it? King f3, rook b3 is coming. So knight h6 only move, right? Yeah, maybe knight h6 is enough. Yeah, it's happened. Knight h6. Rohit made a check, and white simply played king f5 with the idea to play king g6 and king h5 to save a pawn, and after that, with the idea to win a pawn on g5 like knight f7, knight g5, and after that, white will try to make something. No, of course it's equal, but it will be funny. Black tried, but finally lost a pawn. Okay, let's check. King h4. What was then? G6, rook b5, and simply if I will keep my rook on the 6th rank, what black can do here? Yeah, I think it will be a draw very soon. Yeah, it's happened. Rook c6, bishop d2, the silver move now. So how to play? Okay, simply I can play, I don't know, rook d8, rook d6, something like this. I think it will be enough. It will be enough. Oh no. But he trying. Oh, now he trying to play for win. So he trying to cut opponent king. So with knight f5 and after that king h5. But not agree. Bishop f4 again. Again we will go back. Okay, first we can make a check on d6 happened. King h7 and now bishop f4. But okay, anyway, no any progress for black. I don't see any progress. So no, not. I can't believe that black can win position like this. E4, so white is still waiting. Bishop e5. Knight f5 check. King h3. Yeah. I'm trying to bring my king on h5. And after that, again, I will cut black king. And after that, I will start to win a pawn on g5. But okay, it's not possible, of course. Let's check what was then. Knight h6, bishop d6. Oh, knight f7. And now white trying to make something. No, but okay, knight h4 simply, and still nothing. Still nothing. Okay. Knight h6. Okay, bishop f8, but of course knight f5. And again, just simply waiting something like rook c4 or something. King h3 and No, De Silva playing aggressive, simply playing king king g8. King g8. Mm, his opponent played rook b8, and okay, again king h7, and now again we're planning to play king g6. Yeah, okay, so I think it will be the draw, but we'll wait till the end. We can't leave so early this position. And black played. How black played? Oh, black played bishop b4. Okay, but anyway, knight h6, simply saving pawn, and it's nothing. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Trying very hard, what to say. Both players, even I can't say that black trying to win. Not sure. Maybe even white trying to win this position. Okay, what was then? So knight h6. Not knight h6, king g6. As I told you, I'm not sure who playing for win in this game. What about king g4? Knight somewhere. Knight e3 check. King d4. Okay, king f3, knight d5. Bishop d2 there. Or maybe I'm missing some easy equal. Okay, I can play simply knight e7 and knight c6 maybe. Yeah, maybe it was idea or not. Okay, let's check. What happened? He took knight e3, king f3, and knight d5. Knight d5. Wait, black is pawn up now, no? Bishop d2. Bishop d2, and now it's not so easy maybe. No, but okay, it's not must be losing, of course, but some chances for black now. So rook a3 check, king e4 looks natural. It's happened, knight f6, and okay, king d4, and something like this. Oh, black will try. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, he lost his rook, knight d7. And it's happened. Oh. G4. But I'm not sure that it's enough. Oh. What to say? What to say? Can check. What happened? What happened? Can we check this game? Give me 1 second. I'm searching. Oh, tragedy. Boys action under 16. Krishna Rohit against De Silva. Yes, so what was then? Knight b8, knight d7. Oh, no, it's a losing. Simply knight f6 is coming and pawn on g4 is hanging. Oh. Bishop e1 and check and take on g4. Oh, yes, like this. Oh, but okay. Congrats, De Silva and Rohit. Try to show best in other games. Oh, yeah, and it's always very risky to play equal position, and in the first round was a reason to play so hard. Yes, of course, you were slightly better, but it's generally it was equal. And to miss like this, yeah, it's very sad. Okay, it's time to have a rest, to drink some coffee, follow us, and don't leave. After a few minutes, we will continue today. 2 rounds, as always. See you a bit later. Bye. Hello again. I'm Grandmaster Farrukh Amonatov, and second round today, I want to check boys section under 18 and same section under 18 girls. So first game, George Samir David against Makaviv Ilya, and as you see, Sicilian defense, knight or variation, knight takes d4, knight f6, knight c3, and a6. So this variation we calling a Najdorf variation. So h3, very popular line nowadays, as like bishop g5 as bishop e3. H3 is really one of the popular in top three maybe nowadays. E5, it's the main line, and knight d2. Some players even top GMs playing knight b3 in this position. But knight d2, of course, it's also possible. White idea, simply push his pawn on g4 and then start to attack on the king side. And very often black trying to play h5 to prevent this g4 move. Even myself also playing like this. But Makaviv Ilya pushed his pawn on b5 directly. Aggressive line, very aggressive line, so he not scaring of any g4, so he's ready to fight. What was then after that? Bishop e3. Okay, but why bishop e3? George Samir, I think if you played h3, just follow your plan, my friend. So just push your pawn on g4 and fight like this. But okay, so maybe I don't know some details. So maybe not novelty, it's some theory or some theoretical move. Maybe bishop e3, bishop b7, and knight d5 directly. And both players, I'm really very surprised, playing really very fast. So maybe it's some theory. Okay. So knight takes d5, for sure pawn takes d5, and black simply playing knight d7, g3, bishop e7, bishop g2, castles. Okay. So I like honestly black position, so I need to check honestly maybe later this variation, because very often white playing h3 line in Najdorf nowadays, and so if it's coming in this position automatically, so maybe I can use it also. Even in this tournament, I'm learning some new openings for myself. Okay, so castles, black to move. Okay, which move is natural here? F5 looks for me natural. Rook c8, queen c7, something like this. Let's see how Ilya played. Rook c8 he played directly. And f4. F4. I'm trying to understand f4 idea of this move to take on e5 or not. Fe5, we simply improving opponent knight. Knight can jump on e5. So not sure honestly in f4, but okay. So what to do now? And Ilya, without any scaring, took on f4 immediately. But why? But why? What's the reason to improve opponent pieces? Knight f4, bishop f4, any move is possible. Not sure, honestly. Maybe he was scared of f5, but f5 it's not dangerous. f5 always black can try to trade the dark square bishops after bishop g5. Not sure, honestly, in ef4, but okay, it's happened. Bishop f4, and now this position on a board, and Ilya playing absolutely logical. He trying to trade his bad bishop for active white bishop on f4. Bishop takes d6 is not possible because queen b6 check, and simply black winning dark square bishop on d6. So what to do now? Okay, simply something like c3, and okay, playing this position, for example, approximately like this. Takes, for example, knight e5, and white will try to bring knight on d4. Some ideas to okay, it's maybe in future knight c6 or knight f5, something like this, I guess, will be. And the uh yeah, still this position. George Samir thinking, and it's his first deep thought in this game. Both players are only in crime in this position. So, okay. Yeah, okay. So he played c3. Sometimes even I can help for some of them and help uh to make to make a correct decision. Okay, C3, and now Ilya is thinking. We'll check goal section under 18, and I want to check 1 second which game I want to see. 1 second. Yeah, this one. This one game between Zelyantsova Ksenia against Monica Akshaya. Zelyantsova Ksenia is white, Monica is black. E4, knight C6. Wow. So Monica trying to surprise her opponent immediately. D4, E5. Oh, D4, E5. So white have so many options here. D5, knight F3, DE5 even. Okay, so maybe it's some preparation. Maybe like this, Monica trying to surprise her opponent. D5, absolutely nature move. Knight E7, C4, knight G6, knight C3, knight F6, G3, bishop C5, bishop 2, D6, knight A4 immediately. Immediately trying to trade the dark square bishop. Bishop B4 check. Yes, yes. Bishop D7. Okay, knight C3 and A6. Knight E2, castles. So it's very easy to play this position from white side, honestly. So white can push his pawns like B4, C5, and simply trying to make a space on the queen side and trying to make some weaknesses in black queen side. And for black, it's of course um without f5 cannot get any counterweight. So I think white is better slightly. I don't like honestly. mm, I don't like honestly this position. Okay, let's check what was then. B5. Wow. B5. B5. I don't like b5 honestly. Why I don't like? Because on the queen side white is better, and what's the reason? To push pawns on a side where you are weaker. So after b5, for example, okay, I can take on b5. Simply pawn takes and fix this weakness like this. b4, maybe a3 after that. Then I can bring my knight on a5, c5, b5, c7. Pawns will be really very weak. Not sure. Sometimes I'm playing like this in King's Indian, but it's not the same absolutely position, because there I can try to push my pawn on c6. Here, I'm not sure that it's possible. Okay, what was then? The lady played b3. So trying to take, simply she playing uh b3 like this. Okay. Uh and Monica played queen c8. Hmm. What's the idea of this move? Who can tell me? To play bishop h3, but in my opinion, if we will check two bishops, bishop on d7 and bishop 2, bishop d7 is much better. And usually in King's Indian type of positions, light square bishop of black is much better. So usually we're trying to keep this bishop on a board. For this reason, queen c8, I can't say that it's a well idea. Maybe h5, h4, something like this. Black can try to disturb, but Queen c8 looks absolutely not natural for myself. Simply rook c1, white can play rook a c1 to make a rook in front of black queen on c8. Okay, and now, yeah, now Ksenia is thinking. Okay, so which move? I like simply rook a c1. Honestly. Simply rook a c1. Bishop h3. I can take. Ah, no, sorry. I cannot take on e4, b5 because my pawn on e4 will be hanging. But okay, I can capture first and simply play f3 to save my pawn on e4. b5 is hanging, or maybe take even queen h3 to trade my dark side square bishop, and then like this. I like this one position. No, not scaring of any attack of black. My pawns e2 saving very well my king. So white clearly better here. Yeah, Ksenia played rook ac1, and now this position on a board. Monica Akshaya is thinking. Let's check timings. Monica 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes, and against 12 minutes of Ksenia. So very interesting position. Only one piece they trade, the dark square bishops, and all other pieces on a board. Looks very interesting and complex position. But anyway, as I said, I like white position because some space, pieces slightly better than black pieces. So I can say that slightly white is better. Okay, so let's see Ilya against George Samir. And wow, exchange up black simply. Wow, so fast, so fast. Can you imagine to get so easily winning position by black color? Okay, so what was then? Bishop g5. We looked at this position. Yes, I recommended c3, and Samir played like this. Knight e5. Okay, h4. Not sure, not sure, not sure, not sure. Mm, I thought knight d4, honestly. My knight on d4 staying well on a central square. Some ideas with knight f5, as I said. Some ideas with maybe, I mean, a bit later in knight, like knight c6. But h4 making weak so many squares in our position, even g4 square. So knight f, bishop f4, knight takes f4. Even knight takes f4, I don't like, honestly. Maybe rook takes f4. Anyway, I'm trying to bring my knight on d4. From d4, I will have more opportunities because from f4, not sure that he's staying well. So directly, Ilya played knight 4 and oh no, come on, come on, George Samir, queen b3. Oh, he missed knight d2. Okay, something like rook f2 was possible, right? Simply save b2 pawn. No, 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 no. Yeah. So okay, and Ilya got easily winning position. Simply g6, absolutely logical, preventing any activities of white, even some knight h5. Samira played h5. Yes, looks natural. Some threats, some ideas with sacrifice knight on g7 and make some perpetual, but yeah, simply playing queen g5, developing his last piece coming on g5, and yeah, so position is easily winning. I think Ilya will win them very easily. Capture, capture. It was in the game. Queen d3 and rook e8. Queen f3 and simply bishop c8, improving our light square bishop because our bishop was blocked by a white pawn on d5. So Ilya simply trying to bring his bishop on f5, maybe on g4. Yeah, position looks absolutely winning, and I think King h2. Whoa. King h2. Yeah, okay. I think George Samir is shocked how he missed knight d2 and he don't know what to do. Yeah, I can understand him. So what to do? It's a game. Next time, be careful. So King h2 and Makoviev, Ilya simply playing King g7 with one more idea to play Rook h8 to use uh, not active Rook on f8. Yeah, position looks like easily winning. Okay, we will back bit later. Let's check girls game. Uh, wait. What happened? Uh, yeah, Rook c1. Ksenia played. I remember this move. Takes. It's happened, and bishop h3. Okay, so Ksenia played f3 directly, h5, and simply she played knight d1. Very nice move. I like it. I like it. So she trying to bring knight on e3, from where she can improve her knight on f5, and also she opened c-file and planning to push her pawn on c5. Looks absolutely well. Yeah, I like white position. I like a lot white position, honestly. Okay, what was then? And after that, Monica played knight h7. Knight h7. Any threats? I'm directly searching threats in uh for black in this position, but I don't see any threats. F5 not possible because bishop is hanging. So probably she planning to take on g2 first, bishop g2, king g2, and after that f5. So she trying to get any mm, any active counterway. But okay, we can play simply knight e3 and preventing any f5 ideas. Okay. Yeah, and Xenia now is thinking. So let's see once again at this position. So I think it's very easy. Yeah, we need to play simply knight e3, and if bishop g2, king g2, my next move will be knight f5. What else? What else? So black can play knight g5. Looks maybe nice, but not doing something. No threats. Yes, of course, bishop g2, king g2, queen h3 check. She can try, but it's not really very dangerous. Okay, so I guess knight e3. Xenia will play in this position. Let's will wait. Timings almost 9 minutes of Xenia against 9 minutes of Monica. Yeah, so let's will wait. Okay, what's else? Okay, let's even see this move. Knight e3, knight g5. Oh, what to do? What to do? Bishop h3, queen h3, and knight f5. Maybe we can try. Attacking knight. And I'm thinking, is it possible to trap queen on h3? For example, f6. Oh, can I play king h1? Wait. King h1 with idea to play knight g1. I'm searching some defense, but not finding anything. Yes, I think knight f3, rook f3, queen g4, at least queen somewhere, queen d3, queen e3. Yeah, looks like winning. Okay, yes. So what then? If knight takes h3, okay, so anyway, we will play king g2. We prevent any f5 ideas. We prevent any activities of black. My next move anyway will be knight f5. I think white is really very well. Okay, let's check what was in the game. Oh, in the game. Xenia direct. No, sorry. Uh, sorry. What happened? I don't understand. Knife. Knight d1. Wait, how it's happened? H5, knight d1, knight h7. Oh, she took on h3 directly, like this. queen takes and knight e3. Yes, and now Monica is thinking. Now, as we know, Xenia threatens to play knight f5 and then king h1 and knight g1, simply winning our opponent queen. But, but, I'm a bit honestly worried about h4. H4. Maybe it's not dangerous, but somehow, but okay, even at least we can push pawn on g5, no? Oh, sorry, g4. Knight f4 is nothing, takes, it's fine, and knight somewhere, knight g2, even attacking pawn on f4. Oh, sorry, knight g5 is coming, f3 is hanging. Oh, sorry, I missed. Knight g5 is coming, and f3 is hanging, and white cannot save it. Oh, sorry. So g4 is not so great, but what is great? Okay, maybe simply knight f5, capture, and what then? I don't know. Yeah, even like this is possible. I think even like this, white getting really very good position. And my threat something like rook f2, rook h2. Okay, yeah, position is really very well. So let's check what Monica played. Yeah, so position like this, right? Monica still thinking. Okay. Okay, before she will make some move, let's check. Yeah, won already or not? Yeah, already Ilya checkmated his opponent. Anyway, let's quickly we'll see the game. We stopped after king g7, queen d3, rook e8, queen f3, bishop c8, king h2, and simply king g7. Queen d3 and simply queen e5, preventing any white activities, even not giving chance to make a check on d4. Queen e5, Ilya played, absolutely professional move. Bishop f3 and bishop f5. Attacking queen d2, and rook h8. Yeah, Ilya. Respect for you, my friend. Trying to use all his pieces. Absolutely correct. And yeah, with material up, simply trying to trade pieces and trying to get easily winning endgame. G5, knight d3 takes, and even takes knife. Pawn is, yeah, losing pawn, and everything is coming. G4 is coming. Yeah, so queen f2. Oh, and he missed g4. Yeah, so not necessarily continuously to watch this position. Of course, black is totally winning and not directly after some few moves. Ilya checkmated his opponent. Let's roll back and check Zelyantseva Ksenia against Monica Akshaya. So knight e7. Monica played. Okay, looks absolutely not natural move, preventing any ideas with knight f5. Yes, I like it. And also maybe threatenings to push pawn on f5 anyway to get some counterway. So which move I like? I'm trying to understand. c5 directly. c5 directly. Possible, honestly. Possible. Honestly, I will try to trade my queen. Black queen is active, bit active on h3, so I think I will play knight c3. What's my idea? If black will push pawn on f5, simply I want to trade my queen. Like this. Without queens, of course, I'm not care about any attack or something. And is prepared. Oh, not prepared. I will push my pawn on c5 and some weaknesses in black position. If f3, black not will push his pawn on f5, but what he can do anyway, I want to remove opponent queen from h3. So I think it's normal and natural move. But Xenia not care about any attack, and simply she pushed her pawn on c5 like this. For me, bit scary. I'm always scary with when my opponent attacking my king. I'm trying to attack by myself, opponent king, but okay. So maybe Xenia have a big experience in these type of positions. I mean, from some kind of King's Indian type of positions. So maybe it's not any attack. Okay, c5. Okay, so I think black need to push pawn on f5 because I don't see any other counter attack or some counter way. F5, and I guess Xenia planning to take, capture, and bring rook on c7. Rook c7, attacking knight. If knight leaving, of course, we capturing on a easily winning position. So what black can do here? Rook a e8. She can try to save like this. And what now? And what now? And what now? So black idea to push pawn on f4, attack our knight. Maybe some ideas with pawn takes e4, pawn takes, and knight g5, and it looks really very dangerous. So I like now black position. Maybe because maybe because I'm playing King's Indian defense, and for this reason I like this type of positions for black. Okay, let's check what was in the game. No, 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 no. Monica, come on. After c5, she pushed h4. Come on. You must to get some counterweight immediately, very, very fast. Otherwise, it will be really very hard to make something. h4, capture, and rook c7. Okay. Knight is hanging. Take on g3, I don't know. I'm not sure that it's helping for black because, for example, capture, knight g6, for example, after knight f5, with a simple idea to play rook f2, rook h2, I think white will get really very great counterweight. And even look, two of these knights not doing anything. Knight on g6, knight on h7. Only one queen cannot checkmate it. So I don't really don't like h4 idea. What was then? Rook f8. Monica, I'm not agree with you. Monica. At least try to bring your rook from a8, no? Maybe to keep possibility to push pawn on f5. Not sure. So okay, so what to do now for white? Knight f5 not possible. Rook f2, and waiting when she will take and some ideas with rook h2 there. But okay, it's only dreams. Oh, maybe it was idea of Monica if white will play rook f2, something like this, and she will use her rook from a8 like this, rook b8 with ideas somehow to bring rook inside, rook b1, rook b2 in some variations maybe. Okay, maybe. Okay. But anyway, I don't like black position. I don't know honestly how to play, but I don't like position. Uh, Maybe king h1 simply. I don't know, king h1. If pawn takes, of course, I'm taking by knight. So I'm trying to bring anyway my knight on f5, or to trade the queens. Without queens, of course, black position will be really very very tough. It will be really very difficult to save. But okay, let's see. Because it's only 3 minutes on a clock of both players. 4 minutes of Monica and 3 minutes of Xenia and her move. And she playing knight c4. So she trying to play aggressive and attacking pawn on d6. Okay. And what to do now? Pawn is hanging and it's really very, very unpleasant. Rook a d8, I guess. Monica will play. And what then? And what then? And what then? And what then? And then maybe we can push a pawn g4. Yes. Okay, I got Xenia idea. So she played knight c4, not attack only pawn on d6. She controlling knight g5 square. And her next moves will be rook f2, king h1, and knight g1 like this. And she will trap opponent queen on h3. And looks very nice, right? Okay, okay. So, yeah, Monica is thinking now. And she played rook a c8. Oh, honestly, I miss this move. I miss this move. What about knight d6? Knight d6, rook takes c7, knight takes e8. Rook is hanging, maybe rook d7. With idea to trap knight on e8. But okay, always I can play simply knight d6 and knight c7. It's not a problem. Okay, looks interesting for me. Knight takes d6. But Xenia took on c8 immediately. Knight c8, probably. And g4 again, no? again, same idea. Rook f2, king h1, knight g1. Maybe no, knight c8 is too passive. Rook c8 maybe. She can sacrifice a pawn. Not sure. A queen c8, knight d6 is coming, and oh wait, queen c8, knight d6, queen c5 check. Yes, we need to take on c8 by queen. We need to take by queen, and playing this position. Wow. Sometimes I can find correct move. And Monica Shaya simply took on c8 and very fast, I think. Yes, yes, yes. So good, so good. Small tactic, she finding much better than myself. Much better. Okay, this position on the board. Rook c1, Xenia played. Yes, now pawn is hanging, correct. So queen b8 or somewhere on queen b8 or queen c7 even. No, she played queen d7. Okay, looks natural move. Yeah, maybe it's even better because from d7 she will have some few opportunities. Queen a7 check, queen h3, and also she's saving pawn on d6. Yeah, maybe she's absolutely correct. Queen d7 staying really very well. Okay, what to do now? Maybe no, g4 now I don't like, honestly. I don't like right now because making so many weaknesses in my position. Some f4 squares, dark squares will be weak. F3 pawn will be weak. With queen on h3, g4 was good, but now not sure. Maybe take on h4, king h1, and rook g1. Somehow try to attack black king. It's not natural plan, honestly, and not usual plan, but sometimes if our opponent giving chance like this, we can use it. So okay, yes, I know that knight g6 is coming. We're improving black knight. h5, knight h4. No, I don't like it. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't want to improve opponent pieces. So maybe king g1. King g1 with some ideas maybe to take on h4 bit later. But Xenia played king g2. No, king g2. King G2, I don't like, honestly. Always H3 check is coming. Mm, I don't make moves without any ideas. What's idea of this move? Who can tell me? Simply going forward by our king. Looking. No, I don't know. So F5 looks absolutely well for black, no? Yes, and it happens. F5, yep. Now I like black position. I really like very much. What was then knight c3? Xenia saving a e4 pawn. Okay, simply rook f8, maybe knight g6, knight f6. Black can improve her position very, very easily. So I don't like, honestly, last white moves. So rook f8, yes, it's happened. It's happened on a board. Now Xenia move, and she's thinking. So what's black? Any threats? Take on e4, knight e4, something like h3 check. If king somewhere, rook takes f3 maybe. If king f2, okay, in front of black rook, and maybe knight f5 with some ideas, knight d4. For example, okay, we'll make some simple move. For example, like this, take, and h3 check is coming. King f2, something like knight f5 is coming. Knight d4, no. White king is so weak on f2, not sure. So Xenia need to make something immediately, but I don't know what. No, not sure. I thought even to take, radically to take on f5, but we improving opponent knight. Knight f5 is coming, knight d4, some ideas. No. So then what to do? Maybe rook f1 to play safely, or knight e3, some back pieces on the king side. It's really very unpleasant. For me, at least, very unpleasant to play positions like this. Okay, Xenia played rook f1. Rook f1. And what now? Okay, any move is fine. Any move, but which move? Okay, for example, even take on a e4, knight e4, and knight f5, like this. So I improved my knight. Some ideas with knight d4 is coming. Not sure, honestly, in white position. But of course, I can understand that only 1 minute on a clock, and it's really very tough to make decision. I can understand, but these are young players, the best players in the world in their age category. So I'm waiting from them really very good games and really very deep thoughts. So so let's see. Knight g6. Oh no, sorry, knight g6. Monica played, and right now. Wait, how knight g6? Yeah, sorry. Wait. What happened? Knight g6, Monica played, but why knight g6? Knight from g6. What's she doing there? So maybe some idea to take pawn on g3, pawn takes, and f4 to make some squares for knights. And Xenia simply took on f5. Queen f5 is not so well. d6 is hanging. Rook f5. Oh, I see. Rook f5 and knight e4. And look. Oh, I think Monica made some small mistake. Wait. What happened? Wait. Queen f5 she took. She took queen f5, but why? Maybe I'm missing something. Knight d6, queen d7, knight e4 simply, yes. Rook f5. Rook f5, any threats. Pawn takes, maybe rook h5, some ideas like this. Okay. And what then? Oh, Ksenia pushed her pawn on g4, directly trying to prevent any attack chances. But a false square. Okay, maybe knight cannot to make something, but anyway. Okay. Rook f4, h3, preventing any ideas with rook g4. Yes. What was then? Knight. Yeah. Okay. Finally, she decided somehow to improve knight from h7, knight f8, knight e2. Okay, looks absolutely well, controlling f4 square. And after rook f7, simply. Not simply. I want to push my pawn on d6, honestly, but I don't want to improve knight from f8. For sure that for example, after d6, Monica will play knight e6 and will try to improve knight. So I will keep as maximum as possible my pawn on d5. I can make any other move, maybe queen d3 attacking a6, something like this, but not d6. Okay, let's check. What was then? No, it was not. She played knight g5. Okay, I understood. She tried to uh, increase time, two-time repetition, but Monica for win. Oh, she played rook b6. Oh, Monica, not sure that it's a good decision. Maybe better to play rook f7. But okay. What then? Rook b6, rook c1. Yes. Rook b5. And what then? d6. D6, as I told you, I don't want to play d6. But from okay, so pawn is hanging, no choice, right? No, I thought about rook c5 like this. Somehow to keep my pawn on d5 and prevent any improving of knight from f8. But okay, so 20 seconds was no choice, and push pawn forward always always is good. Yes, knight e6, a4, rook b3, queen d5, and now rook b. Yes. So oh, wait. King f1, I thought, but e2 is coming, no? Rook takes e2, king takes e2, knight f4. Okay, yeah, I can make a check first. Okay, maybe it's also possible. Rook takes e2, queen h first, king move, and after that I can capture on e2. Maybe like this. Yeah, king f1 she played. Wow. King f1 and king h8. So she made unpin, and now white to move. And now white to move, and Xi played a5. A5, wow. So positionally move. I thought to play queen c6, honestly. Just something like this. I'm trying to trade the queens or to push my pawn forward. But a5 for me, it's too much. It's too much for me. Okay, so a5, rook takes e2, queen a check. Yes, we discussed. King h7, king takes, knight f4 check, king d2, and queen a4 or queen b5. That is the question. Queen b5 looks more natural, right? Because threatening to checkmate in 2. So queen b5, it's happened. And Ksenia played knight c5. I think she lost. Uh, She lost her knight on c5. I can take on c5, right? Queen e2 check first. And after, oh, Monica, now easily winning, easily winning. Okay, come on, a5, Xenia. So what was then? Rook c2. No, it's losing, totally losing position. By checks, I can win a pawn on d6, and then my king is safe. Two knights on a board. No, position is totally losing. Yeah, Xenia played really very well, but in time pressure, she made really very big blunder. She played a5, after that knight c5, and she got losing position immediately. So what happened then? Queen d3 check, king b2, queen b3 check, king c1 is only move, knight cd3 check, every move coming with checks, king d2, I guess, and the queen b4 will be there. If king somewhere, king e3, king, I don't know, d1, e2, queen e1 is coming. So rook c3 may be only chance, but of course it's also losing. Rook c3, maybe queen f4 somewhere. No, I think it's over. Oh, Xenia missed. She played king e2 and queen e1 checkmate on a board. Yeah. So congrats to Monica. Xenia, yes, very sad game. You got a good position, but in time pressure, you can't to make a moves like this. Okay, I give you one advice. In time pressure, you must to make a threat. You cannot to play positionally. Maybe a5 is not so bad move. I don't know, but I know that without any threats, you cannot to win your game. So try to trade pieces, because you see that black pieces is more active than yours. So try to trade the queens at least. So queen c6, something like this you need to make. If queen a7, okay, just at least queen e8, you going inside. Something maybe knight c5 even. Okay, something like this, but not, of course, a5. It's not possible. Not possible. Okay, we'll see some other running games. Oh, very look at this. Tiaratne Rautela Saksham. So very interesting position, and honestly, it's a theoretical position, and I think I'm not sure, of course, but I think this position is losing. But it's really very tough to win this position. So black must to make a zugzwang and simply go inside by king. Let's say something like this. Queen e2 check. Let's say something like this and like this. And if king d1, queen b2, like this. So it's really very tough to win. Uh, White will try to keep rook on b4. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. So something like this. White will try to keep, but by zugzwangs, we can make something. But what we can make? Something like king d5, bring a king on e5. Okay, he will keep still. And what then? And what then? And what then? I don't know what then. I don't know what was then. How to win this position. With d3 pawn is easily winning, but with c3 pawn, oh, even I'm not sure. Even I'm not sure how to do it. How to do it? Maybe. No, I can't say. I can't do it. Yeah, maybe it's not so easy. maybe. No, it must be winning for sure, but honestly, I don't know how. Okay, so let's check the game. Right now, position is like this. So still Still, black cannot to make progress. You can make a progress only with opponent king. Oh, wait. I think white made mistake. You cannot go on d3. You must to keep your king on c1. King d3, it's a over. Means that our black can bring his queen on c1 somehow, and it will be losing position. Okay, something like rook queen f2, something like this, something like this, and like this. And this position is losing. Black idea to play queen d1, remove king from d3, and then play queen c2. And the white getting losing position. Check, like this, for example, and queen c. And after rook d3, king going inside, king e4, king a4, king b3. This game over. Oh, what to say? So, okay, what happening there? Oh, king on b3, same story. Black need to bring queen on c1 with idea to make a check one. So I think maybe Rutella Saksham will do it. I don't know, but let's check. No, queen e1 not so great, and king c2 again coming. If Tilakaratne knows this position, he will do it. He will do it. But okay, let's all wait, because king queen b1 is coming. So white must to play something like king c2, not king b2, because after king b2, check is there, and again black keeping queen on c1, and after that check, and game is over. Oh no. Wait. What happenings? What happenings? Oh, white by himself going in. Come on, you must to keep your king on the first or second rank. No going forward. Okay, check, and this position now on a board. Uh, yeah, now right now a position like this. So black must to make some kind of zugzwang. So something like queen e2 maybe, rook c4 for example, check, king I don't know where, king e4 let's say, and simply king b5. King b5, rook is hanging, check, and king c5. And white cannot save his pawn on c3. And after that, queen against rook, it's theoretically easily winning position. And game is over. Okay, so let's wait. What then? So position right now like this, and white to move. Tilakaratne thinking. Yes, what's the reason, Tilakaratne, to bring your king on c4, my friend? Where are you going? You must to keep your king on c2 and rook d2, rook d4, rook b4. When your king on c4, no square for your rook. Mm-mm. Yeah, now position is losing, and I think Saksham will win this position. Oh, maybe I'm wrong, of course, but I guess. Oh, wow. Tilakaratne, perfect. So tricky. Look, he played b2. And black cannot go on a4 because rook a2 check is coming. But okay, we can play queen g4 check simply. King b3 not possible because queen a4 checkmate. It's easy. And what he can do, so he will play king d3, again check, I think, and going inside. And this is over. King going inside, and position is losing. Okay, so what happened in the game? Wow. Why trying to attack, guys? Why trying to checkmate? Oh, so nice. So nice. It's happened how? Rook b2, queen f1 check, king c5. And now rook queen a1. Okay, rook is hanging. Then what? Rook b5 check. Black to move now. King a4, I guess. Yes, it's happened. King a4, rook b4, king a3, and now white to move. Wait, but how many moves already they made? Give me 1 second, please. 78. Uh-huh. 1 second, 1 second. It's happened not bit later. Mm-hmm. 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 Yes, okay. They started from 50. So, and now, 78. 28 moves they made. Uh, if black in 20 moves not will win a pawn, so it will be over. It will be draw then. Okay. No, but position is losing now. I think I think black will win this position. Okay, I'm not sure, of course, absolutely, but I think. So queen e2 check. But why queen e2 check? Why not queen a4 check, for example? Queen a4 check, queen e4 check, king move, and simply queen d3. Simply attacking pawn on c3. If he pushing, of course, by checks, we're winning rook some check and take on b4. If he will play rook c4, of course, king b3 and game is over. So like this. But okay, it's so easy to tell for myself. Now it's not my game, and I don't have a sort something like some seconds uh, for decision. Just talking blah 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 blah. Okay, so queen e4. Oh wait, no, position like this right now. King c5, queen c2. Mm-hmm. And queen d2. But why? Try to remove king from pawn. Just queen e4 and queen d3. Okay. White to move now. Okay. Rook b5. Ah, no, rook b5, queen e2 check. Okay, at least something like this. Mm-mm-mm. Ah, it was black to move. Sorry. It was black to move. And black played finally queen d6. So it was 88, 87, 13 moves, 13, 1, 3, 13 moves, and the black must win this pawn. Otherwise, it will be draw. It will be draw. Okay. Rook b5. It happens. Oh, okay. Queen c6 check now. King b4 and king b2. Okay, we force. No. Rook c5. Or rook c5 I don't like. And now rook c5, queen e4 check, and king b3. Yeah, I think it's enough. Yeah, I think it's enough. So it's happened. Uh, queen e4 check, king b5, king b3, right. And if white will push pawn on c4, now it's easily winning. Check, check, and black winning rook on c5. So Tilakaratne is thinking right now, and he played king b6, as I'm right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, king b6, and now this position. Oh ho 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 ho. Still not so easy. Yeah. Okay, queen d8 check. King c6. I see. I see. So, queen d8 check. Queen c8 check. Mm-hmm. And what to do now? Yeah, I think it will be draw very, very soon. 96. Yeah, 96 moves now. King d5. some okay, queen d7, maybe something like this. Black need to try, but I don't see some improving from black. So of course he bring king on b3, but then what? Yeah, I think it will be over very 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 soon. So king b7, last white move. It was 98 move. They start to play this endgame from 50th move. Okay, queen d6. Okay, rook c8. I think white can play simply. Yes, it's happened. Rook c8, rook c6. Sorry, rook c6. Queen d5. Okay, yeah. So it was yeah. So 50, 50 moves and game is drawn. So my advice is for young players, please, please, and once again, please learn end games. It will help you a lot. It will help you a lot. You can improve so much and really very fast if you will learn end games. Okay, so I think it was last game, running game, and other games is over. Thank you very much for all of you guys. Tomorrow follow us and bye till tomorrow. Goodbye.